Welcome to AIS Sales Order Maker Android application. Using this application, we can import our customer database to this application internal database, and we can import also our inventory. The files should be Excel files. Here is a simple file for the customers file. It contains the customer ID, customer name, customer barcode, address, and phone number. All this data can be imported to the internal application database. And here is another example of the items Excel file. It contains the item code, barcode, description, brand, unit price, category, and units per box. And using our application and using this data, you can show your customer a item catalog and place the sales order in the same time in very efficient and easy way. And here is the sales order after the creation. We have the sales order name, the customer name, the date and time of the sales order creation, and in the Excel file we have the items already selected when we create the sales order. This Excel file contains the item code, barcode, description, brand, unit price, category, unit per box, and the quantity. The quantity here is per unit, and here is the total quantity in the sales order, and here is the total price. So let's go and try the application itself. The application, before starting with the application itself, the application during the installation, it creates three folders inside the device storage, which is import from device, where we can put the inventory and the customers Excel files, and it creates another folder, the export from device. This folder, the application save the sales orders file inside that folder, and we have also the items pictures. The items pictures should be JPEG files .jpg, and the picture file name should be exactly the item code. Let's take a look on the folders. Here's the folder of our application. It's called AIS Sales Order Maker. Inside that folder we will have the export from device, import to device, and item pictures. Here are the item pictures. All these files are JPEG files with the file name is like item01.jpg, and the item code should be item01. So let's go to the application and try to make a sales order. Here is the application. During the installation, the application create a default username and password. Here is the admin username and password. Once we logged in, we will be redirected to the admin panel, where we can create regular users. To use this application, we have to activate it first, so we can activate the license using a activation key, or we can try it for free for 3 days. This version is already activated, so we will log in now. Here is the admin panel. In this window we can import the items, which is our inventory. We can import the customers, and we can add regular users. After import, we have an option here to delete the inventory file from the internal storage for security reasons, and the same for the customers imports. And we can clear the device data in case needed. We can check here the checkbox, so to allow the regular users to import the items file, and we have the currency symbol here, and we can change it to whatever we want. We will leave it as US dollar for now. And on import, while we import the data, we will see here a progress bar showing us if something went wrong with the import, so we will know where the error is in the file, in the Excel file. So let's start and import a file. We will select this Excel file, and that's it. Its import was successful. If we click here on the show items, we will show the items imported from the Excel file. We have the item code, unit per box, category name. We can create category as we wish. There is no limitation on the category number, and the description of the item, the brand, the unit price, and the barcode. We will go now and import the customers. And that's it, the import was successful. And as we can see here that we have the date and time of the last data import, so we will be aware on where our when our last import it was. And now let's create a regular user, because the admin user only have access to the admin panel, but we need a regular user to start to make a sales order. User created successfully. Here from the show users window, we can see the admin accounts and all the created users. From this window we can update the user's passwords, including the admin password. And here we have the drawer. We have all the information about the application and about the logged user. We have the status of the application, which is activated. The current user is the admin. Last data import and last customer import. Let's time data cleared. It's never. So we will log out here from this user, and we will log on. Using the regular user already created. In this window here we will have all the customers. We can search here by customer ID, by customer name, customer barcode, or by phone number. We will try to search by ID, and that's it. This is customer 014. Let's try to search by phone number. example 0115 1 and 522, and that's it. This is the phone number. Next, here from this window we will have the category already in the Excel file. Those are the categories already created in the Excel file. You can create as much as we need of categories. There is no limitation on the number of the categories already created. For this example, we have two categories, sportswear and shoes. So for the first SO, we will select only one category and we will click on next. Here in this window we can type the name of the sales order. So here in this window we have SO name, first sales order -0. The application will add an auto number at the end of each Excel file. The customer name, the customer already selected on the customers window, and we have here the category as the sportswear. If we select more than one category in the category selection window, we will have them all here in this drop down menu. But for now, because we have selected only one category, so we have one category here, and we have the item code, the brand. Using this button we can add one piece of the item. We can see here the entry items. From this item we selected 6 pieces and the price per item is $5 and the items per box are 6, and we can also add boxes of these items. So each time we click on the box we will see that the quantity is increased by 6, which is the items per box number. You can also click here and add manually the number of items that we need, or even here to add the number of boxes. We will have here also the item barcode and the description of the item. We have here the order price, which is the total sales order price, and the order items, which is the total order quantity. And to move to the next item we just slide, and now we are moving from item to item. So our application can be used as product catalog and sales order maker in the same time. Let's add some pieces on this item. The save button here, it's blue, so that means that we have to save the sales order. It's not saved yet. So whenever we click on the save, so that means the sales order is saved and the button turn on to green. Whenever we add any item it will turn to blue again, so that means that the sales order need to be saved. We will go and save it again. So So that's it for this customer. Let's save and exit from here. So the file is now saved inside the device storage as Excel file, and the file name, it will be first-sales-order-0. We can see from here that the items are 201. We can click here on check this checkbox here and click on view sales order. So we will see the sales order. From this window here we can delete an entry, delete item. We will click on OK, and we can edit the sales order again. No, let's save and exit one more time. And here is the internal storage of the device. Export from device, and that's it. This is the Excel file already created. Let's go one more time to the application. We can also select the checkbox here, which is the send, and click on send, and we can share the sales order by email. The subject is AIS SOM. The sales order will be attached to the email message. And that's it. Using a third-party application, we can provide access to the internal devices storage through Wi-Fi. So we can copy the files from and to device, and we can also use another application to share this folder on Dropbox, Google Drive, or FTP server. So no need for the salesman to copy manually the files from the device to the computer. Anyone or the stockkeeper or any other person that take care of the sales reports or inventory reports can share the inventory with the salesman. Here, let's go back, and now let's select two categories and click on next to create second sales order with two categories selected this time. We can see here that we have now two categories, which is the sportswear and the shoes. Let's select the other category and we will go directly to the second category items. So let's start and select some items from this category. And let's click on save. And from this window we can search by item name or by barcode. So if we know already the item code, So no need to swipe from item to item to get to this item code. We can simply put here the item code or item name and click on search, and that's it. This is the item 100. So let's click on save and exit, save sales order and exit. Okay, and we have now 2 sales orders. Let's check the internal device storage, and that's it. This is the first sales order and this is the second sales order. So this is the sales order name, here is the customer name, here is the date and time, item code, barcode, description, brand, unit price, category, unit per box, and quantity selected. If we select box or piece, the final quantity will be in piece, and we will have here the total quantity and the total price. And let's send this one also by email. And that's it.